just to show you live, basically just putting together a warm-up and what that would look like and where the thought process comes from. So again, they're always going to walk in and start foam rolling, so I'm not really going to put that on the sheet, but I will put breathing on the sheet just so they know to get started with the breathing. So we'll just put supine breathing times 5. And then since they're already in their back, their glutes are already turned off, might as well throw some glute bridges in there. Glute bridges could probably help if I knew how to type. Times 10. Now you can make glute bridges a little bit more advanced. You can do like glute bridge marches. You can do single leg glute bridges. You can elevate their feet. These are all good examples for someone who's a little bit more advanced, a little bit stronger. You can, and then I mean, like it's the most regressed exercise ever. So this is really good for just about anybody. And then from here, we can do a low-level core exercise. I like doing that just to directly turn on the core a little bit. So dead bugs are always a really good example. Dead bug times 5 each. And then from here, we want to start attacking the weak areas that we talked about in the joint-by-joint approach. So you want to mobilize the mobilizers, the ankles, the hips, the thoracic spine, and get all those little muscles on the body turned on that are typically not really firing that well. So again, the glutes, the core, the upper back. So from dead bugs, we'll do some sort of T-spine rotation because again, we're on the floor. So we can just say quadruped, T-spine rotations, and every single client's gonna be like, what's quadruped? Just FYI, so times 5 each. And then we can do some adductor mobilization, so we can call them quadruped, adductor mobs times 5 each. And just to show you guys, you can always take this directly from that Precision Nutrition sheet as well. So they have adductor mobilizations here. They have 90-90 wall balloon breathing. It's right here. I think it simply just makes more sense just to do supine breathing because it's just easier. It's a lot less hassle. Clients doesn't have to move around a lot. So I would just stick with supine breathing and fetal position breathing or crocodile breathing. Those are all really good. They're all going to work really well. And then I'm basically drawing just from my personal knowledge, but you can always refer back to this and see what areas each one of these targets. So like thoracic mobilization, what do you think it targets? Thoracic spine, right? Scapular push-ups, what do you think it targets? Scaps, shoulders. So you can always fall back to this and use that as a reference sheet to start putting together this stuff. You don't have to just come up with it off the top of your head. I'm just kind of just putting this together on paper just to show you what that looks like, what the thought process is here.